What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a Thursday night stream here from POV, and I'm your host, Jake Berlin, and I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts, the regular crew. We are back together. We have Jill, Molly, and Brian. How is everyone doing on this fine Thursday evening?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yay!
Agreed.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yes, it has been one hell of a week. I will say that. It has definitely been one hell of a week. But hopefully everybody else's week has been good.
It's been good. I've been busy. I just came from our Lego stream.
I was gonna say, what did you build today? What helmet?
We did the Boba Fett helmet today.
Boba Fett.
I voted for the fighter pilot.
Me too.
That one looks so much cooler. I'm sorry.
I voted for Boba Fett.
Of course. Basic.
Molly, you didn't drop it, right?
No, I did not drop it. Alex is making me hold and show the camera every Lego build from now on when we're done with it.
Just to see if you drop it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Alex.
That's awesome. All right, so we have our final reaction / first round match of the week. Tomorrow is obviously the pay-per-view. It has been one crazy week, the fifth match of the week so far. We have Brendan Meyer and Alonso Duralde. Brendan Meyer 3-2 in singles, trying to make his redemption tour after a knockout in last year's tournament. And Alonso Duralde has never played singles before, so he's making his debut.
Not?
He has never played a singles match before, so he's making his first official match in singles. And so before we get going, let's go around the table real quick and predict who we think may win. Brian, I'll go and start with you. Who are you picking for this one?
I'm going with the kid. I don't know enough about Alonso in singles, which I don't think no one does because he's a great competitor, but the kid's studying for not only singles, but teams as well with bibs, which makes it even scarier. So I'm going to go with the kid on this one.
Molly?
I have to agree. Having Bibiani as a teammate and a study mate is that is a big help, I feel like.
Jill?
Yeah, I agree with everyone else here, I think. Number one, Brendan already has the experience of playing in singles. Two, I think Alonso is still kind of like learning the game. He's gotten better, but I think he still has some tweaks there. So for that alone, I think Brendan's going to take this. Not to say that Alonso doesn't have the knowledge to take it, because I think he does. But I think gameplay is going to make is going to have a big effect on this game.
Yeah, it's a clean sweep. I'm picking Brendan Meyer too. I feel like this is like last year was like his coming out party. Now it's like I'm here. I'm ready to wreck some shit, and I'm ready to get
Oh my!
Look, long hair might have an effect on him. Who knows? He may just come out with fire in his eyes. I'm not sure, but it'll be definitely fun to see. So if that is all that's going to be said, let's go ahead and get to this match. Share this bad boy.
Molly, I'm getting Princess Leia vibes. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, with the white and
then your.
I need to figure out how to make these look like the Leia buns.
That'd be so cute. Get like a yarn and like.
I bet you there's attachments. I bet
there
you
has
there's
to be.
attachments.
Of course, there's more to this.
The child.
Yes!
Love it. Oh.
That is a size medium. Sure.
Shmidi.
Oh, I thank you. Oh, while Jake covers it. There we go.
Fine young tenderoni.
Want the wisdom of Solomon, but Brendan Meyer already has that.
My God, look at what the kid has done so far. He did very well. He became a star at the free-for-all.
We have an upset Cinderella story in the making. Look at this kid.
That was so cool to see.
Dude.
And what this kid can do by standing for 5 hours, I cannot wait to see this today.
He went toe-to-toe with Dan Murrell and his own Shazam teammate, the Formidable.
Look, that was an amazing match. It was heartbreaking to lose by 1 point, to be that close. But yeah, I'm looking to get a win this time. I have a really tough opponent here in Alonso Duralde. He's a super knowledgeable player.
I need a Christmas sweater.
I think so.
I have so many.
It's the kid who's impressive and knows.
I have a nice Darth Vader one.
Here's hoping that age and experience actually means something.
That's a solid beard.
I have one.
Yeah, it is.
we've never
Since
met,
beard
but
talk is
I
kind of
can.
like the new Schmodown thing. That's solid beard, Alonso.
does not need me as a manager. He can take care of himself in life, which is why I'm glad he's on my team. I can put my energies elsewhere, like categorizing my old TV guides.
I guess I'm not quite ready to take that next step in singles. I am good at the Schmodown, but I don't think I can get to these kinds of matches right now without an elite top-level player. It's a great challenge for me to see where I'm at in this league, because I think I've proved that I can hang with the best players and that I'm worthy to compete with the best players.
Singles are our division. We are coming for you, everybody, and it starts right now with the kid.
It's a good nickname, the kid, because when you say it, you're like, what a good kid. A little happy-go-lucky persona.
Nicest person you will ever meet. Like,
genuinely
someone
that wants to have
effing
cheer
Canadians,
around
man.
here. No.
I still don't know what a manager does, but I'm sure you're a good one.
Poor gamers.
All right. Everyone's internet was good all around too, which was nice.
Yay, good internet.
now.
Old Spice ad.
I'm so sorry.
Hello, Danny. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve.
Congrats on your new host.
Oh, that is Carl.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Lot of
We
action.
have Megs.
As we said,
Hello, Samir.
is set. It is clear. Alonso is excited to play.
Yes,
He
I
is
mean,
certain
it's a higher chance than not.
into the
It's a higher
showdown
chance than not.
battlefield,
We
and
definitely
both
agree with that.
Ken and
Well, this
Koi
one's not
will
live,
take
so
the
maybe he won't be like
for
quite
later.
as
Yeah, being
hype.
live
Speaking
and
of
being.
Ken and Koi, here
Oh,
he is with a brand
does
new
Christian not have a co-host today?
host, and his counterpart here today, Koi Jandrew.
Is he alone at the desk?
Big
No.
match here as we see this 3-point.
There's no way.
4-point.
No, Mark.
Let's start
I'm
with you,
sad.
Ken Adcock.
I
My
just
day-
realized that I've
I've
only
given
played
you your
live
props
shows.
as far as how you've been managing. thus
Whatever,
far.
Molly.
That's true, huh?
Conversations with
Cool kid over
Alonso
here. Nice
Duralde.
flex.
I'll tell you,
I'm not trying to flex. I'm just
Are you
like,
sure you're
damn,
giving me
that sucks.
Yeah, because all the Star Wars matches were
Yeah, we
live,
really do.
huh?
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not about me.
And then
Here's the great thing about
Celebration.
managing Alonso.
Yeah.
He is a gentleman. He's a professional. He has perspective on life.
R.I.P. I know.
And
1 week
therefore, I
away.
can be
I should have been
absentee
finishing final
father.
prep,
I was
man.
In
born to
1
be
week, I would
manager.
be
I just
there.
got to make sure he feels comfortable that I'm in his corner when he needs.
I think I'm
to
just
be.
week
gonna
from today,
drive by.
Brian.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna,
What he
just
I know,
gonna
that's
drive
awesome.
by the convention
And
center
that's
and
where-
just like
where I come
wave
in
at
and
it and just
I
like
have
be
to know
sad.
each individual player. Do you hover?
I'd be in
like a helicopter
Disneyland,
parent?
the
Or do you just say,
convention.
"Get outside,
All of
kid"?
them close.
You gotta
I mean, I
figure
could
out
go to
yourself
downtown Disney and
Alonso.
cry.
Someone who knows how to
They're open.
Well,
But
if you watch
Can have the
yesterday's
same
match,
hoodie
you saw how
in
much
like
fun
every
he gave
color, I wonder.
Yes.
yesterday
Probably.
over Jim Bavitas.
Brian, this is what I
Yes,
found
gave you your
unpacking.
props.
Here you go.
Oh,
And I will also give props to this gentleman
That's
here.
not the one we would have gotten, was it?
No, this is the one that I
anybody
got
you
in
talk to
2018.
on your
It was the
faction,
very
right now
first
the
After
faction
Dark they
points
ever
are-
did.
You're not in the
Huh.
in the lead.
my
It's,
friend worked that
you-
one. She told me about all the
leadership,
surprise characters
so
they
cool.
had.
Oh.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They had Ezra. They had like
But
Ahsoka. They
your
had
Uh-huh.
have all said how much
pretty much
And they
all
had
the
different-
rebels.
They had different like backgrounds they never had before,
Yeah.
which was really
That
cool.
was really pretty.
I wish
clear
they had
in
them
New
more.
York in
I
the
wish.
beginning of this year.
Why can't you just have
How's the
Ezra
relationship
like all the
between the
time?
kid
Like
and
why
how's it
does he
feeling
only
going
get?
through?
Well, at least in
I mean,
at least
what
in
I
Star
love
Wars
about New
and
York is we
Galaxy's
were all
Edge.
actually
Yeah.
able to get to know each other well outside the confines of the studio. It was an
I
actual-
appreciate
it felt
Koi
like we
for
were
like highlighting
like,
his
a
new
giant field trip with your
Deadpool
friends.
statue.
Really get to know them. Like, I would.
Did you see it? He did like
An
a little
unboxing.
of the burrito blanket.
I saw.
It literally is a
He's like,
giant,
look, I'm a chimichanga.
so fun. It's literally a giant circular blanket that looks like a giant tortilla.
I've seen those.
Like push him a little bit, but not too hard. I feel like there's a great shorthand.
I have so many blankets. I'm like a blanket hog.
really
Like
excited to hang out.
I'll never turn down a blanket as a gift. Like
As
Jake
much
knows
as
something about
being here
bed
with him,
hogs
but that's secondary to the fun we're gonna have.
between Kylo and Gabs.
oh no.
Dogs are always bed hogs, no matter how big or small they are.
He heard you. He's
I'm
looking at me
definitely
right
a bed
now.
hog.
Ken,
Hello.
the other
Hi,
thing is you
Kylo.
were kind of thrown into this by your faction. They voted on you, and
So you could go and like,
I saw it. It was
Yeah.
the same look I saw yesterday. It was the
Well,
same
so
look I
he
saw
does
when you
this.
won your
He
first Star
does
Wars
head
championship.
tilting, but he
There
does
was
a
a-
he has
there
a
was a
major
glimmer.
side
There
eye,
was a
like
glimmer
a
of-
bad side eye. And so he's giving
That
me
wasn't
the
even
side
one of
eye
the
right
power
now.
hitters with
He
you.
knows exactly what I'm
Alonso's
talking
a
about
power
too.
hitter. So
You
Too
talking
smart
about
for his
me?
own good.
You talking
Yeah.
about me?
And then he'll give you a side eye, and then he'll lay back down and go.
No option.
Literally, I've never seen a dog.
Yeah, I'll say he has the biggest personality of any dog I've ever
known
had.
Coy for a long
For
time.
sure.
Errol Flynn facial hair.
Hilo like cocks his head a lot. If he hears something strange, he'll go like.
I was watching on my lunch today. I was watching some of Alex's old Twitch streams from a couple days ago, and I appreciate that there's like a Hilo button for whenever Hilo like it's like Hilo's face just like pops up.
Well, now that same face is now an emote. We finally got it
Is it
approved.
finally
Yeah,
approved?
you approved it?
Yeah.
Yay.
And we have more coming, and it's like our faces with mustaches on them.
Nice.
Gentlemen, this is going to be a really, really fun.
While we have the intros here, Brian has a question for us. How are our brackets doing? His got busted by Zipper. Mine got busted by Zipper as well. I had Preston in that one.
Although I'm stoked for Eric for getting that win.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely
For sure.
broke my bracket.
Yeah.
I'm not really keeping track.
To be fair, I'm not either.
Yeah, and to be honest, Brian, we didn't really do our brackets because every other after show on the planet was doing their brackets, and so we're just doing it week by week and doing picks.
We're different.
A little bit, a little bit of a different thing.
Yeah, I'm just counting my correct picks.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there's a good one by Chuck. Yeah.
I
Vinny,
think a
there
lot
you
of
go.
people had Sabrina winning too. That one
That
was a
one-
toss-up for me because I really didn't know.
That was a loss for me on
Jader too. I think I had Jader winning though.
It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Yeah, Jill, what did you think of that game with Sabrina?
The Sabrina Vinny one, I dug it. I thought that was such a good match. You could definitely see that Sabrina had like first match nerves, but she like came back and totally kicked ass in round 2. So
Yeah.
like she knows like she has the knowledge. I think it was just like a first game kind of jitters, but I'm stoked to see her play again. I really hope she does. It sounds like she wants to. So
She'll get drafted next year.
oh, she
For
better
sure.
get drafted next
For sure.
year.
She'll get
I'll draft
drafted next
her.
year
I'll
for
start a team. I'll draft Sabrina.
What'd you think of Jader and Vavida?
Oh, that one kind of gave me a heart attack, to be honest.
We were laughing the one time you weren't on. We had Pixar. And it ended with an Incredibles question.
I know. I was playing along as I was watching it. I think I got all of them correct, like just right off the bat. But that one I was like going crazy because I know Jader, and when he had Pixar, like when he got those questions wrong, I was like, I know he knows these. Like I know he knows these answers, and I was just like, but he pulled it out. I was stoked.
There's so many good matches left.
There's so many matches.
I'm literally looking at it right now. We got and Draco and Atchity, Ellison and Del Rio, Shannon Miller and Silvestrini, Barbarian and Cybold,
Well, we're excited.
White and Bibiani. That's just the left side of the bracket.
That's
Kalinowski and Perry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Tim and Tom.
Tim and Tom. Tim Toms.
Video Drew and Mark Riley.
Mark Riley, that's right.
Snyder and Montano.
We still haven't seen so many of these players. It's crazy to me.
And Paul versus Marisol.
That's right. Yama and Marisol.
And technically Irwin versus Mancuso.
Yeah.
Wow.
Technically, yeah, the first round matches. So,
Jake, still your favorite logo?
yeah. 100%.
I do
The banana is just it's a whole different ballgame. It's amazing. I love that I also love that it's not the mouthy Mercs. The quirky Mercs is just better.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Reefton.
He's talking about my multitasking because I just keep going into Alex's Twitch stream and doing the Hilo emote.
Samir, to answer your question, if you go to the schmodownlive.com, it's on there. Just go to schedule. They're posted for the first round. They're all up there. Well, you can see how far they got in advance.
Do you have
they have next week up?
Yeah, they have all the first round matches up.
Oh, crap.
And our Google Calendar has them as well.
Since the very first
FYI.
one, you know.
Well,
And
thank
so
you.
it-
So
wow,
just
we had
a
one.
random side note, I think that poster behind him with like the
Heartbeats?
heartbeats, it's either it's either a heartbeat or it's like the reverberation of someone saying something.
Oh, that's cool.
Look who he is.
There he is.
There we go.
He's
Look at I feel so
Mark
much better
Ellis
now.
is here. Mark, I've already interviewed the great Alonso Duralde, and I'm just asking Brendan Meyer here, the kid, about how he's doing going into it. But Brendan, the second follow-up.
Hi, Reefton.
Bye, Reefton.
Is
I was gonna be really sad if Mark wasn't
you are
on.
not a stranger to tournaments.
It's not
You
Schmodown Day.
Jake, how do you say goodbye in German?
No
say
idea.
that for Reefton.
No idea.
And then
I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
Now,
Guten Tag.
Tag
That's Russian.
No, that's Russian.
Oh.
Guten Tag, hello.
Guten Tag is hello.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Or
mean,
thank
yeah,
you.
have to focus on
Or
something
both.
that
I don't
can
know
relieve
German.
pressure. And the thing is I've had things go my way before in the tournament
Jake,
season.
Alexa,
so
what? How do you say?
have to hope
No, I'm
that
kidding.
comes-
I could ask her right now and see if
It's
she
a
says
tough
it
game. I
correctly.
played Whitney in the first
She's right
round
there.
last year, and it was close. He got opponent's choice. I was able to get some steals. Who knows what would have happened if it would have gone a different way? So we'll see. I'm excited to be here, and yeah, but I have good memories. I have good vibes for the tournaments, and so this is good.
Oh, is it Avita Zane?
That's it.
Oh my God! How did I not think of
I
that?
understand that.
Avita
Wow.
Zane.
Have yourself
Avita
a
Zane.
movie Little Christmas.
Oh,
Tell
no.
us about that.
That was Mark. That was Alonso.
Okay, then Brendan, I'll just ask you. I see Soundwave in a frame
Oh.
behind
Oh,
you on your
there we
left
go.
shoulder. So if that is representative of your heartbeat, would you say that's accurate, or are you beating
Tell
a
us what
little
it is.
faster because you know it's a tournament setting?
That's what it is.
Wow. You're exposing how little I know about what an irregular heartbeat would look like. I'm assuming it'd be higher than that.
All right. Well.
Oh, tell us what it is. Oh, Brendan.
Showdown, not the doctor trivia showdown.
That's right. All right.
Dr. Meyer is my father, you know?
Well, Dr. Meyer, just a second.
Jake, can you turn it up just a teensy bit?
And there is.
Yeah, I was going to during the match because we were.
Oh, okay.
Have
Okay.
Yeah.
arrived.
We don't
Mark
need to hear him
Ellis
talk.
has arrived, and now we get to the.
Mark
rules.
is
I know
here.
some people.
Everyone's day is
Some
better.
people in the comments have
Mark
have
late stuff.
praised
Ellis,
us
can you
for the
please
upping and
give them a
downing of
breakdown of the rules?
volume.
Yeah,
So
the rules are.
You're
Alonso
welcome.
wanted to
wins.
make
Look at
wanted to
that
make sure
facial
they could
hair.
hear us
God,
talk
Brendan,
during
can you
the
ever
get go.
in your life
Because a
throw
handful of
something
us
like that?
are
Look just
quite
like that.
loud
I
as
should
it
have
is.
kept it. It looked just like that. Not
And by loud, I mean me.
5 days
No, me.
You
Oh,
two fell
okay.
together.
My natural volume
That's
is
maybe-
shouting.
maybe 5.5
That's because we're Italian.
Yep.
I have to
And-
shout
and
to,
it's
to
theater
be
kids.
All
heard.
right, so Mark, the rules.
Yes, now we will get to the rules.
I
of
can't tell you
round
how many
number
times in
one,
theater.
which
We
is
never
the
used
movie
mics in
trivia
theater. It was
showdown.
always just project to the back. And so
Yeah.
now I just
Competitors,
naturally just shout.
boy
back
and
forth.
man,
Like,
we'll hear 8
I wonder if
questions
Brendan
from
Meyer
8
wears a
different
Fitbit.
corners of movie trivia schmodown.
Well, that was
Chuck,
most
Chuck here has a
pointy.
good point. He needs to wear one during tomorrow's pay per view.
Oh, gotcha.
100%.
oh, to check his heartbeat so he doesn't die.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause he doesn't stop moving. He's always moving.
That may-
To be
when
fair,
you
I
said
would
that-
be doing the same thing.
When you said that, I was like, "What? Why? Why do you care if he wears a Fitbit?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Make sure he's
I think I wore one for my matches online, and I think it was like hovering around 90-ish.
Does it like yell at you if it gets too high? Does it start like screaming at you?
Brian's
Like,
will during the movie. During a movie, Brian's will.
It has only yelled at me twice that my heartbeat has gone too high. The first time was in Avengers Endgame when Captain Marvel made her came flying in.
flying down.
And the second was when we were all watching Smets and Chantry. You calm down.
I was like 5 glasses of wine in for that match. I was just not having it that day.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yep.
Alonso, you're ready.
So yeah,
Let's do it.
I wonder what my heartbeat was during Sean's first match because I was literally just pacing back and forth
Round
like
number
in the
one,
studio that
question
day. Like
number
a
one,
animal.
gentlemen, it comes into the realm of action adventure.
Cool.
What is the subtitle of the 4th
Oh,
film
gee.
in the Mad Max franchise?
It's nice to take a breath, Christian.
Sure it is.
In a day.
This is
Yeah.
literally the only
You
one
made
that I
it.
know.
I'm glad you made it right before the
Ah,
Hey,
match.
we have a connection to Mad Max, guys.
Four.
We do. Hey.
Hands down, please. And Brendan.
Fury Road.
Fury Road.
Yes, it is. Alonso.
Hey.
Look at us.
1-1.
I don't know if that's ever happened that we all got
I don't think so either.
on the first
Very good movie
one.
in black and white
Good job,
or glory
guys.
Technicolor. Your next question is in the world of Oscar movies. And
Team,
your
here we
query,
come.
Daniel Day-Lewis won his 2nd Best Actor Oscar for what 2007 released film? Some people call him by his full name, Christian. I like Double D
Solid
Lewis.
guess, honestly.
Well, I think that's a totally different person.
I'm thinking of two movies, and they're
you might
both
be
on
onto
the
something.
other side
Five.
of 2007.
Four.
One's on this side, one's on this
Three.
side. Oh,
Yeah.
2,
I don't
1.
know.
Pens down, please. Pens
I
down.
said
please.
Lincoln.
And
That's what I
Alonso.
said.
that's 2011.
In the name of the Father?
Is
I said there will be
incorrect.
blood.
And Brendan?
There will be blood.
That's correct for 1 point.
Hey!
Takes his first
I
lead.
had Gangs of New York and
Question
Lincoln.
number
They're both
3.
on the other side of the
Drama.
timeline.
No Oscar wins for
Drama.
Gangs of New York.
You'll find the town of
Gangs of New
Bedford,
York
Bedford
did
Falls.
not win any
in which
Oscars.
classic film?
Bedford
You know, Christian, I
Falls?
think about There Will Be Blood. I think about that milkshake line. Do you have a favorite milkshake?
Gangs of New York is like the most nominated film with no Oscar wins.
It deserved them all.
4,
Got none.
3. hands
That
up,
movie's
2,
incredible.
1.
I have no idea.
Pens down, Brian.
And we start with
My answer doesn't make sense.
and
Oh.
Alonso
Wow.
idea.
Oh.
Fargo, even though I knew that was the name of the city. So I was like,
He has
So,
written
point.
novels about this subject, available wherever fine books are sold. Your next question, gentlemen, is in the world of directors. And the question is,
In case you didn't know what that is.
has directed 3 sequels. Name one of them.
It's a good question.
Did he
Yeah, I
film
like
the
this kind of
sequel
thing
for
where it's
this?
like, it makes you nervous because it's like, hey, this guy's done 11 things.
Oh, this is
We just-
this
5,
is actually a tricky question.
3, 2, 1.
I-
Pens
ugh,
down. We
I
start
don't
with
know.
Alonso.
I said Saw 2.
Fast 7 counts,
Oh.
and
Insidious Chapter 2?
that also counts.
Brian, The Conjuring is not a
There we
sequel.
go. So
Hmm.
now,
how about
He
now?
didn't do this sequel. He didn't do the sequel though.
fantasy sci-fi.
I forgot about
plays
the Fast
Evan
and Furious movies.
Treeborn, who can time travel into his past by reading his old journals in The Butterfly Effect.
Oh my god, I'm ashamed I know this.
All right, Christian, I'm gonna give
I'm
you,
not.
the option. Go into your past. What's the one thing
I'm
you're
not
gonna
ashamed
tell
I know
your
this.
former self?
Don't do it.
Crap, what's his name?
I almost blanked on his
Yeah,
name for
Bernard.
a second.
Jake, what kind of beer are you drinking?
4,
The People's
3,
Pilsner.
2,
Nice.
1. Pens down, please. And
Oh,
we
no.
start
Sure.
with the kid.
Ashton Kutcher?
You got time,
correct.
Ollie?
Alonso?
I was writing punked, and then I was like, I got it. I got
I'll
it.
give it. I'll give you. I'll give you.
Gentlemen,
You
in
got
order of
punked. I'll
comedy.
give it to you.
I'm gonna give it to you just because you wrote punk down. That's me.
You knew who you were talking about.
Which
I was like, maybe
actress
if I write the
plays
word punked,
main
I'll.
lead
Yup, there it is.
Amy Walker in the film Bridesmaids. Boy, we're
Oh, which
rolling
one is it?
questions.
I am, and remember, I went into it not knowing what
I've
to expect.
never
Not
seen
know
this
it was going
movie.
to
That's a Jill movie.
We were rolling
Oh,
in the
I'm
sure it is.
So
I have-
good.
I have the
5,
best story for that.
4,
We were on the
3,
way to a
2,
football game, and
1.
me and my
Pens
best
down,
friend.
please, and we start with Alonso.
Anna Kendrick.
Kristen
Kristen
Wiig.
Wiig.
Kristen Wiig.
Oh, I thought it was Maya Rudolph's character. Damn it.
You got it. All right.
Um,
So we see ourselves now 6.
Everyone on the bus was watching Gladiator, and we were watching
As we get to our
that.
next question, horror
Right.
/ thriller is the
and we
next
started
category.
laughing.
Which 2008 horror thriller stars Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman as a couple whose home is invaded?
Oh, I know this. I just don't
Used
know.
to play against Scott Speedman in rec league basketball.
Any good?
Well, I have 4 championship trophies. Christian, why don't you ask him how many he has?
Scott Speedman's best movie,
And 5,
Underworld.
4,
He could ball.
2,
I don't know.
1.
I can't
Pens
think.
down, please.
I've seen it, but-
And Brendan Mike.
The
The
Strangers.
Strangers?
Yeah.
And Alonso.
The Strangers.
Correct.
That movie also
6. We
terrified
get to
me.
our last question in the round. However, the kid, Brendan Meyer, has a perfect round thus far. If he hits
Ooh,
this
good
question,
job, Brendan.
then he and only he will get a bonus question. Here is the question mark. It's what realm?
It's in the world of animated movies, Christian.
Ah.
Done by hand on a computer. We'll take either kind. Your question, gentlemen. What 2019 animated film features the
Oh.
nominated
Yes.
song Into the Unknown?
That one should not have been nominated for best song, but is a good song. But there are
How
2
dare you?
I know. I was about to say,
How
Jake.
dare you?
You.
Pretty good.
I like Show Yourself
Yes, I'm wearing
better,
sweatpants.
and I like
5,
Lost in the Woods better.
4,
How dare you?
3,
Jake
2,
loves these
1.
movies.
And Alonso.
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2.
Hashtag
You got
fangirl.
it, and the kid.
Frozen 2
Perfect
is
round for
so
the
much
kid.
better than the
8,
first one.
7.
Jill,
You do not have to write anything down for this one.
I completely agree
They
with
give
you.
Elsa a personality in the second one. She had no personality in
the
the first.
2013
Oh.
Western adventure, The Lone Ranger.
Gore Verbinski?
That's correct for one
Wow.
more
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
So
it is. I would
Great
not.
job,
goes up
Brendan.
by 2.
Wow.
Alonso
Man,
Smith
he is on
1, but
fire.
Of course, Brendan Meyer had that bonus. So
All right,
now
let's roll
we
through
get
some of these
to
comments.
the
You know what?
rules of
Hell yeah, I
round
am, Sean.
number
Hell
2.
yeah, I am.
Mark
Jake,
has
do you want to do
Hashtag fangirl.
All right, Sean, remember to keep your hands up
Dude,
during the
don't
reading
mess
of the
with
rules.
him in Frozen. Oh
Totally
my
kidding.
god.
I liked Frozen 2. I don't think I liked it better than the first one.
Oh, I like it better than the first
I
one.
like
Duck, I'm gonna kick you from the stream, bro.
Frozen overrated is not a hot take. A large majority of people think it's overrated.
These questions worth 2
I
points.
enjoy it.
However, you can ask
Good morning,
a
Oscar.
Good morning.
Whoa.
Good morning.
Jake,
Morning.
looks like you're gonna have to kick Sean then as well.
Goes down to 1.
Whatever.
So passionate.
Whatever.
Yeah, Sean thought a Frozen fan.
7 lead over
I
Yeah,
just love
so
the singing.
here's a good bring up by Brian here. That movie is actually called Furious 7, not Fast 7.
Right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna drop out
He probably could have challenged it, but he
I,
probably
well, he probably could have won it because
Yeah.
Talk to Brendan starting now.
it,
Yeah.
I mean, the next one's called Fast 9. That's the official title of it. You know.
Where's the edited by Nerd?
Edited by Nerd Chronic.
I mean, to be fair, Brendan also could have said something. He could have like flagged Goy down, but
It's a big deal. But I just like to see Alonso go. I'd like to see what he gets. I'd like to know, because what round 2?
How many points does everybody have after that round, by the way?
Does. I know he could do amazing.
Trace.
5.
Wouldn't
2
do as
points,
good.
guys.
I got
Dude,
6.
Good on this one.
I am not.
So I think we go either way.
I would love to see a match of all the people that can't sit still,
All right, so that's the decision. So Alonso
like
will be going
like
first.
an
Thank you.
Iron Man or something, where
It's like
they're literally
Back
just
to
so like
Ken
Vinny,
and
Bibbs, the
Alonso.
kid.
Seconds to talk to
Who
Alonso
else
before
can't
the
sit
wheel
still
comes up
forever?
starting now.
Alonso, first of all, no one's going to give
Everyone
you
else is
credit for
pretty
this. The
good
way you
at it.
held up your hands was like a Dawn soap commercial, and I thought it was beautiful and inspiring. All right, take your time. Even if you
Freaking
know the
Ken.
answer, don't worry about the 2 points. Brendan's Canadian. Eventually, he'll feel guilty about that and donate some points to her. Choose your
Love it.
Take your
That
time.
was pretty
Jiu-jitsu
good.
rules. I'm here for you. You got this. You ready to spend, sir?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Here comes the wheel. And
All right. There's the wheel. Animated.
Dude, Jim
film.
Carrey.
So blurry, I can't see.
So if somebody
Suck it,
that,
Brian.
Oscar
then
movies,
Ooh,
animated.
Jim Carrey. Someone get
Oh,
Jim
that's true. Rachel Parker would be a good.
Ooh,
Oh my
Audrey
God, Audrey
Hepburn.
Hepburn. Oh.
Give me Jim Carrey or
I'm
animated.
getting a,
I'll be honest, I have not seen a ton of Audrey Hepburn movies.
I bet you he's really good at Audrey Hepburn.
movie release date.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Seconds to figure out what you want to do here starting now.
Oh, I think we're spinning again.
yeah.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
I would
All
go
right,
with
well,
animated. I
whatever
could
it is
probably
now,
go with animated.
Alonso will take as we get to the category in round.
If he lands on
number
Festival
2.
Darlings, game over.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
I feel like that's a good category for him.
So
Probably, yeah.
we're gonna bring back Brendan Meyer here, and we're gonna get
Brendan
4
needs one of those
questions.
cameras that, like,
Alonso, in the realm
attaches
of
to
the
you.
80s. Are you
Like,
ready?
Yeah. GoPro?
Like
Here we
it's
go.
just
Question
he's
number
still
one,
like
Alonso.
just in the frame.
You get seasick.
Oscar-winning actor co-stars in 1987's
That was
Jaws
the
of
actually
Revenge.
released. Okay.
Dennis Quaid?
Michael Caine.
That's correct for 2 points.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Oh, really? Okay.
Rad.
All right, here we go. In 1982's Tootsie,
Oh.
what is the name of the popular daytime soap opera that Michael Dorsey joins?
I know Tootsie. I don't know the
I
name.
don't know Tootsie. I know Tootsie Rolls.
He's getting a multiple choice.
Now I want Tootsie.
Tootsie Pop. Tootsie Pop.
A. General Hospital. B. The Sun Also Sets.
The sun also sets.
I'll say D.
I'm gonna say General Hospital.
C, Southwest General.
Correct for 1
Oh.
point. Here's question 3. Danny Noonan is a young man who hopes to earn a college scholarship by working at the Bushwood Country Club in which 1980s comedy?
Groundhog?
Yes, damn it.
Point. And finally,
What do you
last question, Alonso,
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack, yes.
Damn it.
1984's Gremlins.
That's a good question.
Joe Dante.
for 2 more points.
Wow.
I've never seen Caddyshack or Gremlins.
Oh my God! So Caddyshack, probably the
so
greatest
good.
comedy of all time. Caddyshack 2, probably the worst movie ever made.
And now 60 more
God.
seconds.
Nothing can beat Val.
Yeah, trust me. Trust me. Watch Caddyshack 2. It is
Now let's
horrendous.
spin that wheel.
All right, I want Jim Carrey or animated.
Same.
Jim Carrey would be an interesting
wheel, Christian. I'm loving that Jim Carrey category.
Me too, Mark. Me too.
Nope.
Decide if you want.
Oh, he might keep it.
I've seen Get Out. No, I'm
as far
kidding.
as strengths and goals, but
I've seen that.
that sound you made worries me a little.
The only reason why I'm worried about it is I know he's very, very good at it.
That's fair.
I honestly feel okay about it, and I think I would like to go ahead and see what happens with this one.
Oh,
Oh.
you feel
Brendan.
okay enough that you think this is stronger than any of the other options that remain? Like, do you want?
See, it's
I
not-
mean, spinner choice is still
Yeah,
there.
I also have movie release
things here that I'm a little more worried about, and then of course there's definitely a few things that I am
Hitchcock.
more excited about. I think I'm going to stick with it though.
Festival Darlings. He probably doesn't want.
It is about no. It's purely just based on I know there's things that I'm worse at, and I'd rather just stick with it.
Okay, let's go.
I love that. I love Coy. Might be my favorite
All right, so
manager that like
stick with Audrey
talks
Hepburn
to
or-
them and
Yeah.
really make sure they're comfortable with what
make
they're
sure
doing.
No, Brendan, no.
Jake, Stylin Moose agrees with you.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
On
Yes.
Audrey Hepburn. And now there's going
Oh,
to be,
you just gave in to
4
Alonso.
questions in the realm.
No.
Audrey Hepburn.
That's right. Really good silver lining in this time is getting to hear the
Only
insight.
movie I know she's in
That
is
was
Breakfast at
compelling
Tiffany's.
stuff.
Tiffany's,
Your
And I've never
two-point
seen
question.
it, so.
The world of Audrey Hepburn. The first of 4, Brendan. What romantic comedy starring Audrey Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart had a 90s remake which starred Harrison Ford?
Sabrina.
That's 2 points.
Here's
I was like, where is she?
The Kid. Audrey Hepburn's final film appearance came in what Steven Spielberg film?
Always.
You might have picked the right
Wow.
category here, Christian.
Wow.
Dang, I didn't even know.
Wow.
the kid as we get to
I didn't know she was in a Steven Spielberg.
All right.
Either.
In 1961's The Children's Hour, a young girl accuses the women who run her school of being what?
Which is, I don't know.
Oh
That's,
man.
that's
I
probably
mean,
right.
Okay, can you repeat? Actually, can you just repeat the question for me?
That's 1.
Certainly.
Children's Hour.
In 1961's The Children's
Never
Hour,
heard of it.
a young girl accuses the women who run her school of being what?
Is it being in a romantic relationship?
Oh.
Can you elaborate?
Lesbians?
Oh, do I have to elaborate? Oh, geez. Can I go multiple choice then? Because I'm
You can
just
go
feeling
multiple
a little,
choice.
I'm just feeling a little bit like I have to then because now I'm a little bit.
You can choose multiple choice.
Is that leading him on?
Okay.
I don't.
Your options. Is it A,
I thought-
communists, B, child abusers?
It's
Oh,
lesbian.
I said lesbians.
Lesbians. Yeah.
Well, lesbians.
Yeah, let's just move.
Oh, wait. Is that right?
That's correct.
Well, I would like. Can I challenge that I should have been right?
If you want to bring in Coy, that would you like to use it?
Whoa.
He's
gonna-
Hold on a second.
Interesting.
I kind of.
I was about to say I would argue that the other 3 options aren't relationship based. So his argument.
I kind of agree.
I have
Let me
a
drop
lot
the
of
one
thoughts.
vote. You guys, are you using official challenge here?
I'd like to
I
challenge-
said lesbians. Do I get 2 points?
Yeah, you got
You get 2 points.
Okay.
You get 2 points.
That's all I got.
I have thoughts.
This is an interesting one. I don't think we've run into something like this before.
The less he pays. The list of inspiring.
I don't think he should have been able to go to multiple choice. I'm gonna be
Neither do
honest.
I. I don't think so
Yeah.
either because I don't think that they should be allowed to say something like, "Can you elaborate?" If he's wrong, he's wrong.
Yeah, he
well, like,
said-
I get why Mark said, "Can you elaborate?" Because like being in a relationship kind of
And
like
we are back after.
makes it like they are
Go ahead and
like in a same-sex relationship, but
So
like
after a conference with the judges, the decision that we have rendered.
Christian
is
took his
as
jacket off. It was that
follows.
heated.
When I did ask Brendan the 2-point question, he answered with what we deem to be part of a correct answer. I did ask him to elaborate, and it was not satisfactory.
and also just because they're both lesbians doesn't mean they're in a relationship.
I do think that Brendan knew the answer. He proved as much.
Oh, yeah, that one's.
If he would have said something like being in a romantic relationship, that might have changed.
He gets 1 point.
But
Not
like,
true, and we will
but
now
that
move
wasn't the
on to
question
Brendan.
though. They said accusing them of
Yeah.
what? It was being
Okay,
a
wait. You guys just talked through it. He's still only getting 1 point.
I would say your challenge
Yes.
has been.
I mean,
would
I
say
think
your
that's-
challenge was not overruled and it was not upheld, so you retain the challenge.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to know.
So he only gets 1
Right.
point. He only gets
He
1
gets
point.
the multiple choice answer. Yeah.
And with this, Brendan Meyer has just surpassed Sam Levine.
Okay. I don't.
No. I just wanted to.
Just
No,
kidding.
that one was a weird one. I don't think I would have awarded him the
So
point
to-
at all.
No, I wouldn't have either.
I don't think I would have either.
It is. And
I wouldn't have let him go to multiple
Audrey
choice.
Hepburn, Brendan Meyer having a sterling round so far. Can he close out with 2
Now
more?
I want to watch that movie though.
Right? Me too.
I said witches.
Steal $1 million. What type of object is Audrey Hepburn's character attempting to
A
steal
diamond.
I'm gonna say a necklace.
$1 million?
Say diamond. Easy
Uh,
peasy.
No idea.
I think I know.
A ruby. I don't know.
A ring.
Just to be 100% safe, I'm going to go multiple choice. I probably shouldn't, but I just don't want to risk giving up a 2-point
Be
steal.
safe.
All right, multiple choice. Here we go.
Don't worry, it's more cut and dry than the last question. Your option is it A, a painting, B, a
Oh.
diamond,
Ooh.
C,
Way
a
off.
statue, or
I said
D, a
diamond, so-
historical
I'll say a
document?
painting.
I'll say a diamond,
Diamond?
too.
That is
Oh
incorrect.
shoot! Oh,
Alonso, I'm going to
He
read the
knows.
question
He
again.
knows.
He knows.
And then I'm gonna give
Yeah,
you your
he
options.
knows.
In How to Steal
I-
a Million,
Wait, he just
object
can't
is
stop
Audrey Hepburn's
moving.
Character
Yeah.
attempting to steal, which is worth $1 million. Your options: is it A, a painting, B, a diamond, C, a statue, or D, a historical document?
see a statue.
That's
Yeah.
a big 1 point steal for Alonso.
Oh my!
Wow.
But is the statue made of diamonds?
I
Is it a
joked.
diamond
He
statue?
played that exactly right. I think he
Challenge.
wasn't sure on it.
So
Either we were
that's the
challenge,
last question
or he
too.
was challenged. But
Yes.
nonetheless,
Shoot, that gave Alonso the
to
lead.
Alonso the roll, but he still did very well in that Hepburn category.
He did well with the
So
Hepburn,
now
though.
we
He
bring back
So real quick, while they're doing this, real
and
quick,
Ken as we get
Brian,
to the
do you
rules
think he
of
should have been
round
awarded any
one.
points on that challenge?
I don't know. I'm still kind of mulling it through my mind. Like,
It can range from 1 to 20. We need 3 numbers.
I feel like I would need to know the movie better to make
Opponent selects. Why do we
a
need the number?
better suggestion. Because, like,
Maybe a schmodown, good
are they?
first
I've
question.
seen people say they never, in the comments so far, I've seen they never say that they're lesbians. It's implied they're in a relationship. Like, I don't
But
know.
You can bone someone and not be in a relationship with them.
And there is no
Yeah.
need.
So, I mean, you can. No, I'm kidding.
Both can be lesbians and not be in a relationship.
Yeah. So I don't know. I
The
don't.
only thing that I'll say is that I think that I know it's hard, but they need to stop leading them into like,
Yeah, saying
can you elaborate or can you explain? Like, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Like, just it needs to be left at that for now on because there's so many challenges on that portion
Yeah.
of the
only
game.
the only time can you be more specific should be allowed is in Star Wars when you name just the generic ship and they're asking for like the actual name of said
To be
ship.
honest,
Yeah.
it just kind of looked like he was uncomfortable saying the word.
I
lesbian.
100% agree. I don't think he actually just wanted to say lesbians.
That's what I was gonna say. I would have to see the movie and see it in context. Like, do they say the word lesbian in the movie, or do they
Well, it was
just?
made in the 60s, so I'm gonna say probably not.
Yeah, is it just implied? Because then, like, I feel like his relationship answer should have been accepted.
I
If
don't
they
think
don't,
but I don't think they should have given him multiple choice.
All right.
no.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Like that, the answer he gave for the 2 point was either right or wrong. Like-
Yeah. They should have either said, "Can you elaborate?" And if he couldn't, give him and say you're wrong. They shouldn't have let him go multiple choice because he gave an answer. Like you can't give an answer and then
Yeah.
allow someone to go to multiple.
I just think,
That was a weird one. That's
to be
weird.
honest, it just looked like he didn't want to. He didn't know if he was allowed to say the word lesbian.
I'm not mad at
He's
the
a kid.
I'm not mad that they only gave him 1 point, but also allowed him to keep his challenge. So that I think is fair.
And really, new
but
freedom, so I still feel good about it.
I don't think he should have been able to go to multiple choice.
Well, with that said, how many points do we have after round two? I have 7.
I have
3.
I also have 7
Oh.
lesbians.
That's it. So, all right, thank you. Going to drop out both Corey and Ken as we get to the
Let's
final
see.
round here.
3
Brendan
points is
Meyer
always my goal
chose
for a
category
match. So
number
let's see if
one.
I can make it to 3.
Category number 1, that is in the realm of action adventure. Brendan, here you go. What action star plays knife expert Lee Christmas, who is the number 2 guy
Jason Statham.
to Sylvester Stallone's
Sure.
character in the Expendable films?
What?
That's correct.
Brian!
2 points. Brendan Meyer takes his lead back, Mark. And now it bounces back to Alonso, who chose category number 5.
Oh, did he? Well, then, Alonso, that means that you have drawn a director who made a shark movie. I think he's got a lot of potential. His name is Steven Spielberg.
Okay, let's see.
For 2 points, and to give you your lead back from the kid, Stanley Tucci plays Frank Dixon, the temporary customs director of JFK, in what?
The Terminal.
Steven Spielberg.
I was gonna, damn it. I was gonna say the one with Tom Hanks in it. The Terminal.
Alonso's back on top, Christian.
Back on top.
That movie's
back
so
and forth we
underrated.
go, and now it
I
bounces
love
back
Stanley Tucci.
to Brendan
too.
Meyer,
Same.
who chose category number 10.
Except for him in the
Brandon,
Transformers
you're gonna be
movies.
very
That's
upset
just
about
awful.
this.
Never seen a Transformers movie.
Well, who knows, man? Who knows?
Movies. All right, here you go.
I could miss it.
For you, 3 points. For what movie did Annette Bening receive her first Oscar nomination?
I can't even know.
Correct for 3 points.
Sure.
Brendan Meyer.
Wow.
What was it?
Wow, the
Lead
Grifters.
as we just ping pong back and
Couldn't
forth.
even tell you a movie that she's in.
Excuse me, 1917
Captain
now,
Marvel.
The Kid as Alonso. Category number 7.
I didn't tell you who she was.
And that is-
Look at Molly in the background.
What?
It's in the category, as
Digging
I'm
around.
expected, is classics.
Who's got this?
The classic. Are you done? Thank you.
I
Alonso for 3 points, and once again to reclaim the lead.
She said
Queen.
no.
Queen.
In the category of classics, in the film The Bishop's Wife, it stars which Hollywood Golden Age actor as an angel sent from heaven?
Cary Grant.
And boy, was
Sure.
Wow.
Alonso Duralde.
Wow, they are just.
Go with these
Oh
game
my
changers.
goodness.
This is a match.
That 1 point might cost him.
This is a match. That 1 point could cost
To hit his 5 to win the
If
game.
it does, that's gonna suck.
If
That's
the
gonna be
Kid
a bummer.
missed
Ugh.
5-pointer, then
Look
Alonso
at him drinking
Duralde
water like
will
a champ.
move on
I would just
to
be drinking
play.
straight rum. I'd be like, oh, okay, let's go.
Former teammate or Mark and Draco. All right, here we go. This is for the kid who had chosen category number 4. That is in the realm of Tom Hanks movies.
Ooh, okay.
Tom Hanks. Here you go. In Sleepless in Seattle,
Oh goodness.
what did Jonah accidentally leave behind on top of the Empire State Building that leads to the first official meeting
His scarf.
between Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan?
His backpack.
Wow, 5 points.
Jesus.
Holy
Jesus.
So 5 points there
Dang.
It's a match, man.
to
Welcome to the singles tournament.
Getting out the starburst.
Oh, yeah.
Plays either Matt Ashley or Mark and Draco. But
I love that he keeps like doing this.
Yeah.
And Alonso chose.
Yeah, good luck getting him to show his hands. How about getting him to show his
Yeah,
whole
seriously.
body?
We had a great conversation about this category one time at a live Rotten Tomatoes Your Opinion Sucks panel, Alonso. The category is animated movies.
Oh, give me that 5 point.
Straight then, and we get to return.
Be something old.
Be something not that old.
All right, Alonso, for 5 points.
Don't give me an old Disney movie.
It's in the tournament.
Where did Meyer go?
Your question.
What the?
The world of animation. What comedic actor provides the voice of the title character in Captain Underpants?
Oh my god.
It's like 2 years ago. I know who plays the kid.
And your winner,
I'm not yet.
advancing to the next
Did he just get it?
round, the kid.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Oh my goodness.
Wow, I didn't know that one. So
Ed Helms.
Ed Helms.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
God.
I really thought I was gonna lose just because I didn't say
Oh my god.
He's already
I
beaten
thought I was gonna
everyone.
lose this because I didn't say lesbians.
What a kid thing to say.
I love Brendan.
How many memes are going to be of that in the showdown from now on?
I thought I was gonna lose because I didn't say
I
lesbians.
see a lot of your reviews. I actually recently just watched The Truth, the Hero God's a creative film, and I was looking on. I'm like, hey, Alonso gave this a great review. Let's go.
Well, all right. Well, listen.
Wow.
Good match.
Wow.
It really was a good match.
Waiting room here just
That
for a second
was-
with you and
yeah.
and Ken. One moment, hell of a game. Alonso, give me one moment as we talk to both.
Ooh, I got all of variety.
Tim, thanks for popping in. I will say, Tim, real quick, if nobody reads Tim's previews, go and check them out on the website. Not only are they great breakdowns and previews, but I also get the actual show match image from your previews. So thank you.
Thanks, Tim.
Nice.
When he answered relatively quickly, that's where I was worried. Wow. Wow.
I was gonna say he answered that right away, and I was like, "Oh dang!"
To compete together.
I'm so
Yes.
proud of
Yeah.
how well he did in the Audrey
Me
Hepburn
too.
stuff.
Meyer
Jeez.
in a competition. It's a lot
He's
like
proud of himself with how well he did.
Brenta iced tea. Full of caffeine has come to
Oh,
life.
I actually
But I'll
was
tell you,
given a
gentlemen,
coffee by my family. I probably don't need it.
Oh, God.
Dude, you don't know.
Put it away.
Brendan with
Go
coffee.
back a little ways. What was the moment of discovery
Child's
between
now.
you two when you had that Crosby, Stills, and Nash harmonizing moment when you realized we are made for each other?
I gotta say, for me, it was the buffalo chicken,
Buffalo
man.
wings, man. No, it's great. No, of course. You were in New York, man. We were at the hotel, and we walked to the comedy show the night before, and we got food on the way, and it was so fun. And I'm glad I got some points for you, man. I really am. Because 24 is a good score. It's a big key score, and I thought, oh man, I'm just gonna come up short again. So I'm glad that I was able to get the.
He's so cute.
Watching that
I
last
love
because
Brendan.
He's so just like, oh my God, I won, huh?
He's one of those people that are just like happy to play. Like,
So Canadian.
It's up
Okay.
by.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen
It's
Alonso
very
has
Canadian. I
had
can
an
see that.
Incredible round two. Excuse me, round one. In round two, he
Wow.
just.
I'm
obviously the-
impressed
It doesn't
on
necessarily
both
go-
ends.
That
go
honestly,
too
that
far
might
out
be
of
my
your way.
favorite match from this week.
That's a good
It's funny.
match.
I was thinking the same thing.
That was
I
really
did-
good. The back
I
and
did
forth.
the absolute worst of this match than any
No,
match
it's
this
great.
week.
I think I
great.
did the best for my round one in this one.
Yes, I got
I only got
the
3
only
of them.
points I got were in my two
Way it can
first
be.
round
However,
points.
round three comes out.
I got 5 points in round one, and I got lesbians.
Yes.
Yay! Yay, lesbian.
I need to go in the Facebook group and see how many
Corey,
memes there
same
have been
question
made.
I asked Brendan.
I
First
thought I
Yes.
was going to lose that match because of lesbians.
You know you need it.
Jake,
And
that's the shirt
know-
you should get made.
you see
We'll
yourself.
get next time we
going
see
up
Brendan, we get that would be so funny.
I have a huge amount of respect for both of these gents, and that's not
Contro-
just,
a bit of a controversial match, though.
Yeah,
that
I mean-
that was
That challenge is going to come up in conversation throughout the weekend.
it'll yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference at the
It
end of
didn't
the
make a
game,
difference. So
but I mean, to be
What do you think,
fair,
Brendan?
he didn't get the 2, which didn't give him the lead.
Preference, and that I think they would both be.
But, I mean, it
would be
didn't
cool to
make
play
him lose
Andreyko
the
again.
game.
And weirdly enough, I mean, I love.
It was
Marcus
that. It was his first round that ultimately I think won him this game.
The perfect, yeah, the perfect with the bonus.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Tournament. I was in a really tough match where my opponent had to miss the 5 for me to win, and then I played Andreyko.
That's
match,
like
and I
that's
felt like
peak
that was really
kid.
the
You
moment
know that he's
where
good when he can
Shazam
pull that
became a
off, and
team
it
for
seemed
real.
very easy
And
for
me,
him to
my
pull that
whole
off.
Schmodown
Yes.
career,
Yeah.
He answered his 5-pointer like
wins against great opponents.
Oh, that was
even
against
hard.
on this path to the belts or
And he knew immediately when he missed that
and I've
1
never
point.
been able to be one of those players who's been a champion like Mark. And so that would be an amazing test because I have no idea if I'd win or not, but I feel like that would be a real.
See, I love him. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I can play him, baby.
If it was indeed in Draco's first time you would play,
I meant in singles, sorry. Yeah. Well, again, I meant in teams when we played the Odd Couple. Yeah.
but Atchity and Atchity's
Is he
another
playing
one.
Andreyko? Is that confirmed? Or
So he's
is it
playing the
when-
winner of Atchity and Andreyko.
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's what he's
I
playing.
was like,
Yeah.
that's round 2 though. How we?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's drinking the coffee.
Sweetheart, you don't need it. You don't need it.
The question is, see, I don't think the gameplay was Alonso's problem at all. Alonso showed today.
No, his gameplay was
I was
good.
just hit a question
Yeah.
at the end there that he didn't know. But Alonso played great. Alonso had a great game, and I think that's that type of game that Alonso Duralde has today should scare a lot of people. But
I think he's
way,
definitely someone to mess with in singles.
Meyer,
I'm never going to just automatically throw him
3 points
to the
here
wolves again.
Never,
into
yeah.
The next round. All right, gentlemen, congratulations. Gonna maybe try to take a little.
And if he plays singles from now on, the team
Thank you,
and
guys.
singles
Thank you, guys.
combination
Yeah,
is going to
no,
make
thanks.
his draft stock go up a lot.
Bring you in now. Ken Knapsack and Alonso Duralde.
Man, the burning
Alonso,
Drews are
start
just
with you.
burning.
I mean,
They're
first
just
singles
burning.
match, and it was a scrap. I mean, it was a real scrap, man. I mean, back and forth. And did you think if you took a little bit more time with that at the end, do you think you would have got it, or that's where you landed?
It was not there. I reviewed that movie when it came out. I liked that movie a lot, but I just, I had nothing, and I think I was at least in the ballpark of sort of genre of actor. But yeah, I would not, in a million years, I would probably not have come up with that helm. So nothing but respect for the kid. I mean, like, clearly I'm coming to his house on this one.
We like players like this.
Yes.
He says he's coming to house on this one. I don't know. He took the kid.
Impressive, right?
Very
nothing but respect.
Yeah. No, he's done that.
That was
though.
great
I mean,
for
he's
his
done
first
that
singles
in
match.
his overall career is what he's learning and what he's been able to do.
It literally came
and
down
I
to
think
a
he did that here
5-pointer that
today.
he
Just like you said, it's like he wanted to challenge himself, and what better way to do that than to stick with Hepburn against Alonso Duralde? Ken, look, I'll give you the same credit, man. Your players, even though if you're coming out with a loss here, they are playing top level A+ ball game here, and I gotta say, a lot of your inspirational speeches, they got to be doing something.
Look, this isn't about me. This is about Alonso today. Took his first big foray into the singles. And you did say something right for once, Harloff, there, that the rest of the league should take notice. Alonso should take notice of what he did here today. He went out on a shield, all those kind of war cry kind of things to sum this up. Hader, Ed Helms, Jack Black, Rob Corddry, or mid-2000 comedy performers.
Same thing.
Who could have guessed they would have got it? Next time around, the question goes his way. Really proud of what he did today. Really, really proud of his future. If he wants to go singles.
Now he's a double threat. He's got
I can't be
more
proud of Alonso Duralde as a performer, as a man, and I hope to one day have a good Christmas eggnog with him. There's a couple other things I'm I just want Coy, John Drew to know that I worked out today as well before the show, and I'm kind of burning right now. And Alice, the only thing you show up on time for is socially irresponsible chicken sandwiches. Come on.
I mean, look, Popeyes is pretty good. Alonso, speaking of chicken sandwiches, you better tell Dave he owes you a well-prepared meal because you fought your heart out today. But man, I want to ask you, because you're always so cool, just relaxed and chill. At what point in the match did your heart rate start to get a little elevated?
That's not Molly.
That was Kylo.
Anybody paying attention?
Yeah.
I know that jingle anywhere.
So yeah, definitely. Because early on I was like, Daniel Day-Lewis curses, and I just thought, well, that's a lead I'm never going to make up for. So then to come out a point ahead at the end of round two, was sort of like, oh, so this could actually go. This could be a thing.
I remembered that in that year only because that was the year that I met Alex.
All the way to the end.
I think we watched that together.
That's a Dan Merle special right there.
Yeah. coming over 10 years now. Yeah. I remember having a conversation with you after the first free for all, and you're like, "Yeah, it was a lot of fun."
Have you guys seen There Will Be Blood?
I just watched it for the first time like 2 months ago.
And then I don't know what.
I will drink your milkshake.
Yeah, I saw the game part.
That was the thing for like a few years, and then
but it seems
like
you
completely went away.
It's fun. I have a great time doing it, and Dave always likes to talk about how he when he watches me play like board games with people, he goes, the reason I'm not playing is because I look over and you've got that I'm going to win look on your face. So this does appeal to that.
He was going to say, I'm going to drink your milkshake the way he was saying that.
Oh, hi, Kylo.
Oh, what a baby.
Pupper.
Are welcoming.
Big baby.
And again, Kenny, even the last question I guess for you.
Oh,
is
yeah. Oh, that's a good
one. Great.
He's
Both
so
Bonnie and
calm.
Alonso, you do have
What's that like?
Here in the tournament. Are
Could he just
you
woke up?
Jader obviously advancing?
He's been really
How are you
bored
feeling?
because
Do
of
you
all the
think you can still
fires.
do
He hasn't
this,
been
or
able to
it
go
doesn't matter?
outside.
You've proven what you wanted to do, and you just will get a paycheck.
I do need that paycheck. But first of all, Shower of Confetti is the name of my first solo album, so pick it up wherever fine music is sold. No, Christian, we take each.
All right, breather.
I'm here for. You and I signed a day-by-day contract. We renew it every morning. And Jader did. I was into that. I'm into this. I'm so proud of Alonso. And we'll see what Whitney can do. We'll see what we can do going forward.
Yeah, Burning Jugs only have 2 players left in the tournament right now.
Do it.
And also, right.
They lost Bonnie and they lost
Fair
Alonso.
enough. All right. Well, look, Alonso, once again,
right.
Can't thank you enough for being here and for putting on a hell of a match. As a fan of the sport in general, just watching you and Kid go back and forth like that is exactly why we like to do this game. So, thank you again. Congratulations on a well fought match here. So, Ken, we'll see you very soon. Alonso, we'll see you in the teams division.
Yes.
All right. See you soon, guys. All right. Dropping out both Alonso.
All right. Well, the Quirky Mercs walking away with the W on this one.
Exactly, I mean, what a fight it was.
Brendan Meyer getting the victory here, getting points for Coy Jandrew and the Quirky Mercs. A well match. Very good match here. And Alonso looked like a guy that can be messed with in the future. Just unfortunately for him, he ran into the kid. And the kid looks like someone who could really do some damage in this tournament in the coming rounds.
Definitely. He answered some super hard questions like it was nothing. So
I can't remember someone answering a 5-pointer that easily.
Yeah, it's like
backpack.
And getting something like Audrey Hepburn in round 2.
Yeah.
He wanted to go with that category. It seemed scary, especially when you're sitting against Alonso, who clearly knows it, and Coy tried to talk him out of it a little bit too. It ended up working out in his favor.
Luckily. I think with Brendan, his one problem is he gets too much in his head and he doesn't have the confidence that thinks he can do it when clearly he can. So
yeah,
he just needs to get that confidence up, even though he's proven time after time again that he doesn't need to have like confidence issues because dude, you're good. Like, you got it.
I almost feel like it's his mouth speaks before his brain could get the correct answer out. So, and
that's why he's so good at the speed round with the buzzer.
Yeah, that is true. Very true. So, that was a great match. That was a really good one. I did not know who was. You heard me yell when the kid won. So, yeah, it was great.
The time is now for the Quirky Mercs. They are not only did Brendan Meyer walk away with the victory here in first round, but they have the matchup tomorrow against Who's the Boss in the undercard for the pay-per-view. They can make some real damage in the coming weeks as a faction and really get back to a place where people thought they were going to be at the beginning of this year, right? We thought we were going to see more of Bibbs and Brendan Meyer throughout the year, but we've only seen them a few times up to this point, and now this is the time where they really start to kind of implement themselves into the standings of the Quirky Mercs. So moving on from this one and talking about this tomorrow's pay-per-view, because this is the last time we'll be able to talk about it before Sunday. Let's throw our predictions out there. Yeah, let's throw our predictions out there for tomorrow. Let's start with the undercard. We have Who's the Boss for the Finstock Exchange, and we have Shazam for the Quirky Mercs. Jill, who are you picking for the undercard?
It's always really hard for me to vote against Ben Bateman because he's just one of those players that has changed this game, the studying tactics and everything. I think this is going to be my first time I'm rooting for Finstock Exchange here. I think they're going to take. I know. I think they're going to take. Although I freaking love Shazam. I love Bibbs. I love the kid. But I can't root against Bateman. And that's Bateman fair. And Riley as a team are great. So I think I'm going to give them the win on this.
Molly?
Agreed.
Right.
I love both of these teams so much, and I love watching them play. But Bateman and Riley, like we haven't seen them do much in a while, and I think they've been studying hard. So I'm really excited to see this go down. But I'm going Who's the Boss.
This is going to be a big pay-per-view. Brian, who you got for the undercard?
I'm going Shazam. Rooting for Shazam on this one. How can you not root against? I mean, I love the kid and I love Bibbs, so I am going for Shazam.
Shazam, 100%. Along with Eric here, Shazam, they're taking it. I feel like they last year they were this close. I feel like this year might edge. They might get that edge this year. I feel like Brendan Meyer and Bibbs are going to be on even more of the same wavelength than they ever have beforehand. So, all right, back around for the main event, the title teams match between Corruption and the Founding Fathers. My goodness. Jill, who are you picking for Founding Fathers and Corruption?
This is probably going to be one of the tightest. We're going to get another overtime match. I'm not going to be surprised if we get another for either of these matches, to be 100% honest. It's, oh my gosh. This is kind of almost impossible for me to choose just because Roka and Dan are kind of like this immovable object, but Kalinowski and Chance are like the unstoppable force. So it's like, what happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object? Like, I don't know.
You get the Joker.
You get the Joker. It's tough because I feel like Chance is kind of like, depending on what the questions are asked, I think Chance kind of might have an edge because I think he knows stuff that the other players don't know just because of his age. But Kalinowski and Dan and Roka just know so much damn trivia. I honestly don't know if I can pick one.
Pick one.
I'm sorry. I know.
3, 2,
I'll
1.
say Corruption just because I want Chance to have 3 belts. I'll say that. But that's like pulling teeth for me to like come up because that's gonna be if we haven't already seen matches of the ages this season, this is also gonna be added to the list of like matches of like rewatch matches of you need to show people this match when they first watch Showdown. Like this is gonna be one of them.
Molly.
I've got the Founding Fathers on this one. I hope it's a really close match. I feel like it's either going to be really close, possibly overtime, or we could see like a TKO happen. It's going to be like one or the other.
You're going to see a TKO happening?
I can't get any lighter on that comment.
I don't know.
It's all right now.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's not a TKO situation. I hope it's close and like goes into OT and everything. But yeah, Dan and Roka.
Look, to her point, look what happened Kalinowski in the IG match last year. It's spectacular. Like we saw a TKO happen, and we were not expecting that to happen. So it could very much happen where someone could not show up, and it could totally throw everything off. So especially in this big of a match, that's definitely it's happened before. So Brian, I'm guessing I know who you're taking, but who are you taking?
Of course, you know who I'm taking. I'm taking Corruption for sure.
Brian will just never pick anyone from the exchange.
No, I had Serena yesterday.
That's true. That's true.
He'll never pick Roka.
He'll never pick one of the horsemen.
No,
there you go. That's a good point. That's a good point. He'll never pick one of the horsemen.
Not necessarily. I won't say a pick, but I do think something's gonna happen. But
like a something crazy is gonna happen. Like
I don't know. But
even worse, Brian. Even worse.
Yeah, no, Corruption all the way, all the way on this one.
I need to.
Yeah,
I'm
going Corruption as well.
You are such a bandwagoner. How
am I a bandwagoner?
You have been on the Founding Fathers train since I knew you, and I can't. The fact that you're choosing Corruption blows my mind.
I mean, yeah, I've been a fan of Founding Fathers, but just like sports, I'm allowed to pick a winner and a loser.
Oh man, I think that was the first people you've ever told me about when you first introduced me.
They're a bomb team. Like how
they're the Founding Fathers.
They're the Founding Father.
They're the Founding Fathers.
Brian, they are the Founding Fathers.
No, it blows my mind. He's picking against them. blows my mind.
Well, they're not my favorite team.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But
so it shouldn't be that surprised that I'm not picking them.
It just hit me how intense both of these matches are tomorrow. Like,
I mean, I feel like Kalinowski and Chance both were in the IG tournament, probably have been studying IG really hard for a long time now, like all throughout summer and whatever. And like, I don't know. I think Dan and Roka might edge them out just a teeny bit, or maybe by a lot.
It's gonna.
For that reason, and we've talked about this throughout the past couple weeks. This is a situation where I'm okay with either of the teams winning.
Me too, to be honest. I don't think any of these matches.
I would love I'm picking Corruption because I feel like they have the upper hand right now. Personally,
I just want Chance to have 3 belts. I want Chancey 3 belts.
To me, it doesn't matter because I'm still picking Shazam to have the title at the end of the year. Like that's kind of my pick.
Got it.
So that's kind of what's like leading into it. I think that Corruption just has the upper hand at the moment. And then I think that whoever they face, I feel like Shazam is going to take it from whoever it is. Just to kind of like, kind of preview what's going on in my head. So
yeah, these matches I'm definitely not mad about whoever wins or loses. Like I'll be like, cool, like that was a great match. Like it's I'm not like, I'm not gonna drown myself in 5 bottles of wine.
Rachel, we brought you in here. Don't. No.
I will say, Roka has a lot on his plate right now. Just talking about all the shows that he does.
I was gonna say with the amount of shows that he does.
Yeah, so I hope he's finding time to study. I know he's got a ton of knowledge already, but
God bless his girlfriend.
We love a good support system. We love a good support system.
God bless his girlfriend. Okay, well, that's going to wrap up today's match reaction. Brendan Meyer and Alonso Duralde, the kid taking the victory for the Quirky Mercs on this one. We're not going to be doing any kind of reaction or coverage for the pay-per-view match tomorrow until Sunday's show. And so make sure you check that out. If you have any questions about matches that happened this week, the pay-per-view match for tomorrow, or anything else, you guys can head to Streamlabs and send us some questions for Sunday's show. The description is the link is in the description. Excuse me. You guys can find it on there on every one of our videos. It'll be in the description. Just click that, send us a question, and we will answer it on Sunday. We're also working on getting a guest for Sunday as well. We will notify everyone when that happens. So for the crew, so for Jill, Molly, Brian, and myself, thank you so much for joining us on this reaction. And we will see you next time on Sunday's show. Oh, why isn't it working?
Uh-oh.
Why isn't the video working?
Uh-oh.
Right.